Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for joining me. Today is Friday. Hector is down here and I've just had to stop filming because he's jumped up. He just needs fuss. So I may be distracted by looking down here. I'm not looking at my feet. Today's Friday. I've been into Nottingham this morning with my auntie and I'm going to be throwing a ball in this video, aren't I? Luckily the squeakers broke, so we won't have that to deal with. I've been into the Nottingham with my auntie today. She goes on holiday next week, so she was just picking up bits and bobs that she needed. She's going to have her hair done now, so I've come home. They couldn't fit me in to get my hair done, so I shall remain with this outgrown do for a while. Nothing, just needs a trim really. I keep going on about it, but not actually going to get it done. What am I doing? I thought I'd come on today. I've already done this, and now I've lost my train of thought. I'm going to do the 20 questions tag that I have seen Kim from Blue Cherub 82 do, and also Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. I think a few people have done it, but they're the only people that have seen the videos. So it's just 20 questions about getting to know me. I would like to interject that these kind of tag videos, whether it's this one or another kind of I don't know, other kinds of tag videos and question videos, if you want to start your a channel, or if you already have a channel but you've not been on it for a few weeks or months or whatever, these are good videos to get yourself back into it. I know I'm one to talk, but I always feel like I remember being scared to film a video because I thought no one would care what I was saying. I felt really self-conscious. I felt really silly and not good enough. And I did a similar tag. I think it was like a New Year's resolutions kind of tag when I first started my channel, and a haul as well. That was a good one, but that obviously requires you buying wool, which isn't necessary. Yeah, I think these are good videos. Even if you don't continue and make a video, if you want to test the water, this is a good one to try. So if anybody out there is thinking about doing it, I encourage you all to do it. It's so much fun. You could, I don't worry. I appreciate all of my subscribers, but I don't worry about getting as many millions, because that's not what's important for me. What's important for me is filming these videos, having I have fun doing it. I enjoy sharing what I've made, because I think otherwise I'll show Kirk and I might show my auntie or my friend, but they'll be like, oh, that's nice, and move on. No one cares what kind of wool's in it, how long it took to make, what pattern it was, what pattern it was, and that's it. So it's nice to share, and I also enjoy watching for, I learn and pick up where people are buying the wool from and what patterns they're using and any tips they might have. So it's nice to be part of that sort of part of the community, but it's also just nice to chat with you. I say you people, but that doesn't sound very nice. It's nice to chat with you people. I don't want to call you, I suppose, viewers. I just consider you all my internet friends. Well, my friends. I'm distracted. I'm really sorry. But yeah, so it's just nice to be part of the community. I'm sure I've spoken about this before, but this is a good starter video. We're 4 minutes in. I've not answered a question. Question number 1. What does your name mean? So I think Ruth, I know it's a biblical name. I think it means friendship or companion, something like that. I used to have it on a keyring, I think. Where are you from? So I'm from a town called Ilkeston. It's in Derbyshire, but it's also on the edge of Nottinghamshire. So we're in the middle. I think I'm 10 miles away from Nottingham city centre and 8 miles away from Derby city centre, around about. So I have a Nottinghamshire telephone landline, but I have a Derbyshire postcode. So I'm on the edge, but if anyone was to ask where I was from, I'd just say Derby or Nottingham. Probably Nottingham, because most people have heard of that. Where were you born? I was born in Nottingham City Hospital. I think the building that I was born in is like since gone and something else is there. I remember my grandma, when she was really poorly, before she died, that's the hospital she was in mostly. And I remember my mum telling me that like that space of that space there used to be a building, and that's where you were born. What would your parents have named you if you were a boy? I think I was going to be Tom, not Thomas, just Tom. But I don't think my mum knew what she was naming me till I arrived, to be honest. Either way, I don't think she didn't know whether she was having a girl or a boy, but I think she just had names that she liked. She'd not picked anything out. What is your biggest accomplishment? I don't know. I think I love my house, and that we worked really hard to get it. I love my house, and I consider it an accomplishment. Like I say, we worked really hard to get it. And I have 2 lovely dogs. I don't have any children. I don't even have a job at the minute, never mind a exciting career. But I'm like having a happy home and a safe home, and I love my house. So I think that's my biggest accomplishment. What colour are your eyes? They are blue. What is your favourite candle scent? We went in the candle shop today actually, and I think with a lot of these questions, because obviously I've written them down in a book because I film on my phone, and I don't even know where the tablet is to get that fired up to read off there. I'm quite fickle with, if someone say tea or coffee, it depends what mood I'm in. And again, with like scents and flavours of things, I'm quite fickle. But at the minute, I'm really feeling all the Christmassy scents and all the cinnamon and what have you. I've got one of the questions is about what you last bought, and I've been in the candle shop. But cinnamon, I do like clean scents, so like the clean linen or the fluffy towels or the cashmere. I tend to like those scents because I think they're non-offensive. I don't tend to like food ones too much. I can stand them, but like Kirk really likes vanilla cupcake and Christmas cookie. I'm talking from Yankee Candle. But I don't love them. I do like lemon and lime, and not massive on florals, not massive on too perfumey or musky, but I'm quite fickle. So there will be a coconut candle that I really like, but there will be another coconut candle that I don't like. And also, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I've got there's a trait I have where if I don't like something, it does so because Kirk really likes vanilla cupcake candle, I personally don't like it, but because he likes it, if he wants to burn that candle, he can burn the candle. I'm not that bothered. I just, should have just said lemon or something for that, shouldn't I? Can you cook? Yes, I can cook and I can bake, and I have fairly... Hector, can we not dig? No. Come here. Come on. He's bored because I'm not paying him any attention. Yes, I get quite good compliments. Kirk quite often will take cupcakes or whatever I've made to work, and they always go down a treat. And if ever I've cooked anyone dinner, they always like that. And I get requests for making birthday cakes for nieces and nephews, and I've just pulled the squeaker that was rattling around inside the toy out, so that can live there now on the way. Family, friends, and very close family friends. But yeah, I think I can cook. I think I'm quite good at it. I'm not perfect, and I refuse to follow a recipe. Well, I don't refuse to follow a recipe because, like, sometimes we'll have HelloFresh in that, and I do follow the recipe. But if it's like for a spaghetti bolognese, I'll just chuck stuff in. What is good about your life right now? All of it. Well, no, probably not all of it. There's not great things, but I have a lovely house, and I don't mean the physical house, but like I have a happy home is what I mean. I have a lovely partner and 2 wonderful dogs that they're like, these 2 little doggies are my best friends. And I have I'm really close to my auntie and my uncle, and Kirk's family are wonderful, and I love Kayla and Cole, my niece and nephew, and yeah, I have good people, and I have a fairly good state of mind at the minute, and I'm enjoying the cold weather and being able to be cozy indoors, and I feel like I'm ending it with like the new job and everything else that's gone off. I feel like I'm ending a chapter, and I'm not saying new year, new me, but like we're running up to Christmas and I've not got anything else going on at the minute. So not like Christmas is my main focus, but like I feel like in the new year it's going to be like a new chapter, not just the year, but I'm going to start new. So I'm happy and I'm healthy, and I don't sound very healthy, but I am. Cough on cue. What is your star sign? I don't know why I looked at the books. I know I'm an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. I was born on the 24th of January. So I don't think I'm on the cusp. I don't think I'm on the cusp, but it's like earlier on. I think Capricorn is up to like the 22nd of January or something. I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. I don't know a lot about my star sign, actually. I think the only thing I know is that I'm a bit weird, but I don't know if that's a star sign thing or a personality. I do read up on things. Well, not a lot, but I have read up on it before, but nothing's ever stuck. Like, don't they say Virgos are indecisive or something like that? I don't know, but I don't really know a lot about being an Aquarius. So if you know a lot about being an Aquarius, please, without like copy and pasting off the internet, because that like boggles my mind. But I don't really know what that means. What scares you about aging? Just specifically about aging, nothing. I don't think. Like, I'm not bothered about what I'll look like, or I suppose just, I don't know, losing people, but I don't think that's necessary. Obviously it does come with age, but we've already crossed a few I don't want to say we've already crossed that off the list, but you know what I mean, I've already been there. Yeah, I just think losing people and, not being able to do everything that I can do now, things like that, but it's all part and parcel, isn't it? Something to look forward to. What is your favourite holiday? Again, I'm really fickle. I love Christmas. I do love Christmas. I do find as I get older, the pressure, not the pressure, like I don't have kids, so Christmas is very much about visiting family and trying to find gifts for people that you don't really see for most of the year. It can be mentally draining, I suppose, but I do enjoy it. And when we're just at Kirk's mum's or at home, or we've just got like a tin of Quality Streets out, or we've just had dinner, or what like Kayla and Cole are really excited to open the presents. All the little moments are really nice, but I think sometimes the whole like build up of it and the pressure to have the perfect day, it can be a bit much, and sometimes like I really don't care. Like this year I was all set for not having a Christmas, but we are, and it's going to be okay. But yeah, I do, and I enjoy Halloween, but I didn't really do anything for it this year. I enjoy Easter, but like I enjoy seeing like the decorations in the shop and all like the craft things you can make and do, and even like scary films on the telly at Halloween and Christmas films at Christmas, and I enjoy things like that, but I'm not massively into anything. I don't know if it's because we've not got kids, so we don't have to do it for them, and Kayla and Cole aren't, they're getting older, so they're not Like, Cole's just not bothered. He wants presents at Christmas and that's it. And Kayla, like, when they were really little, they used to like writing letters to Santa and making their own decorations and stuff. And they're just getting a bit too old for that now. Not too old for it, but they've grown up and they don't enjoy it anymore, is what I mean. I still would write letters to Santa and make crafts, but Coke tells me off making a mess with glitter. Yeah, so when there is a holiday, I enjoy it. I feel like I sound really miserable, and I'm not at all. I probably get the most into Christmas, but equally, I find everything a bit stressful. I'm probably just a bit stressed out, aren't I? But if I had to pick Christmas, this is going to be a really long video. Sorry. What is your guilty pleasure? I absolutely am going to have a drink of pop, which I never drink pop. I probably do, but not like this. So it'll probably make me burp. He's after this. He likes to play with empty bottles. I forget the question. What is my guilty pleasure? I absolutely love a lazy day. Sitting in front of the telly, maybe crocheting or reading, definitely sitting in front of the telly, with a good snack and a good cup of tea and just doing nothing. Barely, have a quick shower, don't wash your hair, stick a clean pair of pyjamas on and to be left alone. I love it. And I could do it all day I couldn't do it all day every day, but I really enjoy my lazy days. What is your favourite TV show to binge watch? Again, I'm fickle at the minute. I'm really enjoying Gilmore Girls. Hector, what are you doing, darling? Yeah. Come here. I'm really enjoying Gilmore Girls. But once I've watched, I think there's 7 seasons and there's like 20-something episodes. So, and I think I'm on the last season, but there's a good way to go. But by the time I've watched that, I'll move on to something else and I'll watch a series and I probably won't go back to it. I'll go back to Friends and very occasionally I'll rewatch a Buffy the Vampire Slayer because I used to love that when I was younger. There's not many things that I will watch over and over and over again. So probably Friends, but I will only watch that if there's nothing on. So I'm fickle. Gilmore Girls at the minute, but if you were to ask me again in like a couple of months' time, the answer will have changed. Question number 15. What is one thing you cannot leave the house without? Phone, purse, keys. I always check I've got them all. I like to make, even if we're just going to Kirk's mum's, I need phone, purse, keys, just in case. Ooh, I don't know if he knocked you then. Maybe a lip balm. Question number 16. Are you a morning person or a night owl? This is another I'm fickle answer. So when we went to Florida a few years ago, when we went to Florida a few years ago, I was jet lagged and I went with my auntie and uncle, Kerry and Mark. And they said that I was like a zombie all day and I was really grumpy and, I was enjoying the holiday but asleep walking around. And then it'd get to like dinner time or just before dinner time and I'd be like, ding, I'm awake. And they'd sort of be like winding down for the day and I'd be like, right, what are we doing now then? But equally, I do get up with Kirk sometimes. Sorry, my nose is running. And there's a toilet roll over there and I could use it. I do get up with Kirk sometimes when he's up at like 4:45 in the morning. And if I know I'm not doing anything that day, I won't get up. But if I'm going out or if I'm doing something or when I used to be at work, like I'll get up and I'll get things done before, I'm out for the day or whatever. So I am a bit fickle. I'm probably more of a night owl because I do let the night get away with me. Like I'll be reading a book or watching something on TV or whatever, or going to my friends to see people. What? And I'll come back in, it'll be like 10 o'clock, like, right, I'm going to hoover up now, I'm going to put some washing in, so probably more of a night owl, but I do get sleepy. Question 17. What is your favourite genre of movie? We tend to watch a lot of horror films because that's what Kirk likes, and I do enjoy it. This again is where I'm just like, I'll just do whatever. I do enjoy like a rom-com, but I really love, you know, the really terrible Hallmark Christmas films. They're terrible. Me and Kirk's mum were talking about this last night. She cannot stand them. They don't just do Christmas ones. I found one on Netflix, which is like a Halloween one. I just love them. Every film is the same storyline. A girl from the big city goes to a small town, falls in love with the man that she didn't like at first, and they live happily ever after, despite a few really terrible bumps along the way. I absolutely love them, but I do have to watch them on my own because no one will watch them with me. What is the last thing you bought? I have it here. I've not prepared this at all. So I went to the Yankee Candle shop in Nottingham, and we've said, well, Kirk and I like to burn candles, and we've said we want to get one of the bigger jars to burn over Christmas, and then have like the coordinating scent in the tart burner and maybe some of the tea lights, so the whole house smells like Christmas. But I didn't want to pick it without him because he gets excited about these things. So I got Christmas cookie for him. Christmas Eve, sparkling cinnamon. I do really like cinnamon. I got spiced orange, and it's really orangey. It's really nice. I like that one. Red apple wreath. Don't know how well this is focusing. Red apple wreath, and this one, golden chestnut. So there is a theme. They're all pretty much red. Yeah, so I said to Kerry, I feel like I bought these more for Kirk than myself because he'll be really excited about it. That was question 18. Question, I didn't buy them to show in this video, by the way. I just happened to have bought them. Usually the last thing I would have bought is like a week's shop or a loaf of bread, nothing exciting. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I think I'm an introvert. I don't really like people very much. I'm not very good at small talk. I'm just not bothered. I love my people. I love Kirk. I love Kerry. I love all Kirk's. When I say Kirk's family, his mum and her partner, his sister and her partner, and the kids. So there's not like 14,000 people. But I really get on with his sister, and as like it doesn't matter what combination of people are there, we're all happy anyway. Yeah, I've got my friend, not friends, just got my friend, and I don't have a lot of people, but the people I have, I really love them, and everybody else, like when I used to work, I really got on with the girls that I work with, and we do still keep in touch, but I'm not interested in having, for no reason than probably just because I'm a bit shy, I'm not interested, the lighting's going terribly here, I do apologise, I'm not interested in having 4 million people. There's 4 million friends. There's nothing wrong with that. And some people have a lot of friends and they really enjoy it. I'm not a social butterfly. I enjoy staying in. I enjoy reading and crocheting and watching TV and films. And, you know, I'd rather go round to Kirk's sister's house or go to my auntie for a glass of wine or go to my auntie's for tea than go out for a meal or go out boozing. I do enjoy doing those things, but I enjoy staying in and not talking to people. What is your favourite book? I don't think I have a favourite book. I enjoy true crime. Yeah, I enjoy true crime books and fictional books of what? Like, I don't know what they're called. I don't want to say romance books because it sounds like naughty bits. But, you know, like, a rom-com but in a book. Is it like a chick lit? That's probably not the right word. Like women's fiction. I like The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I enjoyed a book called Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. That made me cry. I enjoyed Kim is reading Eleanor Oliphant is Not Okay. I can't remember what it's called. I really enjoyed that. I'm currently reading a mystery called Too Close. I can't remember who it's by. That's on my Kindle. I enjoy... In fact, you're on some books. Oh, this one by Jenny Colgan, written under a different name, Maggie Adair, and it's called Class. The second one's called Rules, and then there's another one, which I can't remember. Those books are really good. I enjoyed all the Sophie Kinsella Shopaholic ones. I read those when I was like 16. They'd still stand up as a 28-year-old who. I just happened to be younger when I read them. Handmaid's Tale, and I read one called Vox. That was really good. I like things that are real. So, thrillers and, I don't know what to call it, like romance novels, but not necessarily with the sexy stuff. But I'll also like a bit of a dystopian fiction where it like could be real, but it's not quite. I'm not really into... I've not read all the Harry Potters. I think I've read the first 2. And I think I've watched the first film. And I'm not into Lord of the Rings or... Not into fantasy and magic and stuff so much. If it was like a real book with a hint of magic, I might be into that. But not into wizards and things. It's just not my thing, despite being massively into Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Anyway, I'm going to go because this is 26 minutes long and I'm aware that I probably sound like a croaky frog. So I'm going to go and I'll see you all very soon. Like I say, I'm not tagging anybody in particular. I would love to see everybody's answers to these questions. And like I say, if you haven't done a video for a while or you've never made a video and you think you might fancy a go, maybe this is a good starting block for you. That's how I did it. And it just gets you, like addicted. Once you've made a video or 2, you want to keep making more. So I'm going to go. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all again for your continued support and just sending me lots of love all the time. You're all wonderful people. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.